Well, today's Sunday, and today I'm supposed to pick up my Dodge Durango from the first rental customer. He got it Friday, and so Friday I woke up at 4:30 and drove the car to Chestermere, where this customer is, which is 28 kilometers away from me. And Lyft wanted $37 for me to get back, but I struck a deal with a coworker who was willing to do it for 20, but I gave him $5 more, so 25. And so I delivered the car, and this is the box I bought on Amazon. See, it's like all-weather. Inside has nice, packing. So you put the key in, and then you can use these two magnets to hook it up to any hidden spot with metal. So I bought two of these. So that's what I used to hide the key when I arrived there. And we agreed that my friend would pick me up at 5:30 because I had to get back home to drive to work for 6:45 a.m. start. And I sent him a message, "Are you on your way?" And there's I see on the screen it says this guy has his notifications muted, so which means that his phone can be in airplane mode, or maybe he's still asleep. So I waited a couple more minutes, and it's like 5:32, no sign of my ride. So I go to Lyft and I see if there's any cars, and it says there's a car 9 minutes away, well, which is better than nothing, and they said $37. Okay, so I book it. They charge me right away up front, and then 10 seconds later I see a message from my driver friend who says 4 minutes out. And of course he already drove, and he lives somewhere in Northeast as well, so it was not too far for him. It's like 20-minute drive. And so I had to cancel the Lyft. Lyft charged me $2 as penalty. But then we got in the car, I got in the car, and we just drove back. And I asked him, I said, "Do you want to do this Sunday again?" Because I said Sunday I have to get there somehow to the same location to pick up the Dodge Durango. And he says, "Sure." And so I went to a bank, took out $25, and I bought some cookies, super nice cookies. There's 3 cookies. I'll tell them your tip is in cookies, so 2 for you, 1 for me, because he's 19, so his metabolism is, he can eat anything, but for me it's kind of like poison. And so I'm getting ready, so he's coming in about an hour. So I told the guy, I asked the customer through the messaging system, I said, "Is the car gonna be ready for a pickup at 9 p.m. That's when his contract ends, but you never know, maybe he's running late or something." And he wrote back, "Yeah, 9 p.m. you can pick it up." And so I said, "Okay, leave the key in the same spot where you found it, please. But just in case, I'm bringing my second key." And by the way, this is what I use this with Hellcat to protect, those RF thieves. So this, once you put the key in, you cannot, there's no RF signal anymore because this thing blocks it. So I'm bringing this with me. I don't need this, but I'm bringing this in case he lost the key or something, or I cannot find it. I'm bringing this super nice light that I use for photography, just to quickly inspect the car. And of course I have my cell phone. I'm gonna take a picture of the odometer and the gas tank level, because if he didn't fill it up fully, we're gonna charge him, and if he did more than allowed number of kilometers, we're also gonna charge him. I remember when I left from here, It was 308 kilometers, but then I drove 28 kilometers to his location. So when he got the car, it had 8 plus 28, 36, right? 336. It had 336 kilometers, and he's allowed in 3 days, even though it's basically 2 days, but he started the rental at 1 p.m. on Friday, and he's returning the car at 9 p.m. on Sunday. So that's why it's charged as a 3-day rental, but they allow him 400 kilometers per day, which is of course a lot. It's what, 250 miles. And so I'll have to take a picture and make sure that he did not exceeded 1,200 kilometers in 3 days. And next time I think I'm gonna I have my air tag in the Jeep, so I think I'm gonna put the air tag in the Durango just so that I can check the location, maybe if it gets stolen, right? And so I also prepared this package here. Even though the car has all the documents needed, but mostly it's for the driver. But here I have my own, the original registration. It looks like this. Proof of my insurance. This is my inspection. Yeah, inspection for Turo. And then I have a bill of sale for some reason, just in case, and also more of insurance. This is the original document I got in the mail. The other I just printed out. And then the last piece I have this TNDL that I received for Durango already. So I received TNDL, Transportation Network Driver's License, for Lyft. So I can use Durango for Lyft now. But for some reason it says expiry date January 10, 2025. Only like a few months away. But so I'm gonna keep this when the car is not on rent, but when I'm doing Uber or Lyft. So this will be in the vehicle at all times. Well, when I'm driving. And then also I don't have a second pair of stickers, and so I went online, tried to find some. Maybe you can get them online somewhere cheap, you know, like Uber and Lyft, because by law you're supposed to display them in the front and in the back. And so I took a picture of it. So I couldn't find anything, so I took a picture and I went to my iMac and I typed Uber and then increased the size to match the original sticker. And I was playing with different typefaces to see which one is close to the actual Uber sign. And this one was very close, so I made it slightly bigger, because I think when I used the pen to measure, yeah, it was approximately like this. But this looks very similar, so all I gotta do is just, you know, cut it out. And of course this is the actual Uber stickers. They have sticky stuff on the back. They don't last long anyway, so I'm still using you know, tape with the original stickers, because they started bending away from the windshield. And so yeah, I'm gonna put one on the front, one in the back, but not now, not yet, because I should get this stupid Uber license this coming week. Today's Sunday, so if I got Lyft on Saturday for some reason. I'm pretty sure the offices were closed, but I got the email with the Lyft attached, and so Uber should be coming shortly after, because Lyft applied first and then Uber should be close after that. And to give you an idea, I did some Ubering yesterday, and I did today I knew that Sunday is never busy, and so I was doing I had to do my bookkeeping for October, you know, file the GST return, sales tax return, do all that. And then I think 3 o'clock I went out, got some gas, and this time I put 91 gas, and it was like $1.70 something, like expensive. The 87 was $1.49, but Compass really drives better on high octane gas, and also on with Durango they do say that even 89, if you put 89 instead of 87, it will improve performance and gas mileage. So I'm gonna, but whenever I go I don't see 89, I see 87, 91, and quite often 93, but not 89. So it's available somewhere, but 91 now is pretty pricey. But I just wanted to say that I look at my weekly earnings, and so with Lyft for this week from November 11 to November 17, I only did 6 rides, and my gross was $82.34. That's of course what they paid me. So without any expenses, everything is in. So this is gross earnings. So then of course you have to deduct gas, you know, maintenance, tires, all that good stuff. But $82 for 6 rides with Lyft, and then Uber for the same period I did $435.59, $435.59, and you see over here it tells you the days. Like I only worked Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Saturday was the best day. I did $200, and again these are gross numbers, so with everything, all the expenses in. And today I spent probably $70 on gas. And I think I had to, I don't remember if I fueled in the middle of the week, but still, you know, $500 or even like $400 after gas, I think it's okay. That's like $1,600, you know, extra a month. That's what I need now. Oh, and it says here this amount includes $22 in tips. You know? Oh, by the way, speaking about tips, I ordered a sign. I was looking actually for kind of like something I can place on the back of the seat to keep my cards in there, you know, like freelance photographer, videographer, because you never know. Just some kind of, you know, unobtrusive marketing. And I was searching on Amazon, but instead I found this. So this is basically, you know, the headrest, right? And you get 2 of these for the $18 Canadian. And you see it's very nice. It's like, looks professional. So here it says, please ask if you require phone charger, music, AC, heat. Here it says tips are not required but are greatly appreciated. And here, if you appreciate my service, then don't forget to rate. And then here at the top it says please wear your seatbelt. If you need anything, please ask. Don't forget to take all of your belongings. And then here you see it says no smoking, like symbols, safety, use seat belts, no alcoholic drinks. And actually pretty cool, it says no eating, you know, because I had a couple of times I was concerned I could hear people unwrapping something in there in the back, you know, and of course I don't want to do this, but the worst actually was not with eating, but with sun lotion. That was in the summer, where I had these girls and they started applying sun lotion over themselves, and of course their hands are all oily, and they started touching the leather seats like, I mean, crazy. No respect for other people's property, you know, whatsoever. And so yeah, I did not find the little carrier for business cards that I could put in the bag there, but I found this, which I really like. This is done by Trade Inc. Enterprises. 2-pack rideshare tip ratings safety signs compatible with Uber and Lyft. Single-sided, you see? I think there should be 2 in there. So if there's 2, I'll keep one in the Durango and the other one in the Compass, you know? We're gonna look really professional. But yeah, some guy today gave me $3. Another guy gave me I think like $5. And then so I think I got like 3 tips today. But it was interesting. It was like boom, 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 you know, all over the place. I took the last one. I wanted already to go home, but they gave me a ride from the transit station in Saddle Dome there. And I pick up a guy and a girl, and I'm like pressing pick up, and I'm like, where are they gonna send me? Because I have no idea, right? Uber does not tell us where we're going. And I'm hoping that they're not going south or west, but it makes sense if they arrive to this Saddle Dome. No, it's not Saddle Dome. What is it called? Saddle Dome. That's the stadium. Saddle Ridge, Castle Ridge. Yeah, I think it's like Saddle Ridge. That's what it's called. If my area is called Skyview Ranch, then south of me is Cityscape. Oh, Castle Ridge. Yeah, Castle Ridge. So that's where the big transit station is. And so I pick up these guys, a guy and a girl, and when finally I can see the route where we're going, it goes straight up past 201, past the ring road. And I thought they were going to Cross Island Mills, but it was already like 6 o'clock. And I said, where are you guys going? And they say, Amazon. I said, Amazon, are you shopping for gifts? And they said, no, we're going to work. Like they have a night shift. So I drop them off there, and I thought, that's it. This is the second time I wanted to stop because I don't want to get dragged somewhere, you know, very far away, and then I have to drive like 30 kilometers empty. And again, it started as soon as I started driving. I left that area. Yeah, this is like 201 here, 201. So I picked them up somewhere here, Castle Ridge, and I just went north on this Métis Trail, and then we crossed the 201, and that's where the Cross Island Mills is, and Amazon is somewhere here. And so I started driving towards Cross Island Mills to jump on this Métis Trail to go south. And my phone went crazy with the Uber app. Every 10 seconds it gives me something, and I see it's the same location. But I keep driving, it says passenger 5 minutes away, 4 minutes away, but I don't do anything, and so that slider goes and then it cancels itself, right? And eventually I see it says like 3 kilometers away, and I say, what the heck? Okay, accept. And again, I have no idea where they're going, right? And I go there, and it's Cross Island Mills, one of the entrances, and some girl shows up with a phone at her ear, and I ask her if her name is that what Uber shows me. She says yeah, and then keeps talking on the phone to somebody in Hindu or whatever, and then I see on the phone that I see on the app that I pick her up here, and we're going on Métis Trail somewhere here, basically my area, Skyview Ranch. So I dropped her off probably, I don't know, less than 1 kilometer from my home. So my patience was rewarded, because again, a few times before, you know, especially when you do it only a few hours a day, the danger is that you can be dragged away somewhere like very far to the south or west, because Calgary is a huge city, right? But this time I took those guys to Amazon, and right from there I was rewarded with this Cross Island Mills to Skyview Ranch, to my own area. And so now I had some supper. Now I'm gonna practice my accordion. And time now is 7:27, so my friend should arrive in his beefed up Honda CR-V in just slightly in over an hour. And then we're gonna head out to, just to give you an idea. So this is, so Skyview Ranch. We're gonna jump on 201, go south on the ring road. And this is Chestermere. This is where my Dodge Durango is now. It's like a suburb on the east side of Calgary. And then he's gonna leave me there. And hopefully my Durango is still in one piece. And I got the lights. I'm gonna do a quick initial check. Right. I got the documents. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous. Honestly, I'm a bit nervous, but that guy, he has a 5-star review. Like, he had 9 rides since he joined, I think in like 2017, so he didn't uses these rental cars too often, but each host, each car owner gave him 5 stars. So I feel hopeful that Durango will still have 4 wheels and the steering wheel and, you know, and all that good stuff. So we'll see. So my phone just beeped and I see there's a message from the rental website, and it says your trip, this trip ends in 58 minutes. And it gives me, when I click on the text message, it opens the app, and here I see, you know, details of this trip: Friday, November 15 from 1 p.m. to Sunday, November 17 to 9 p.m. Delivery shows the address, and then there's 2 buttons. One is says report damage, and the other one is says share location. And then there's information about my guest, your guest. That's what they call the driver. So I'm host. The guy who rented the vehicle is the guest. And basically, and at the bottom there's something new that I did not see before, because the trip is ending. It says complete checkout. Inspect and document your car's condition after your guest's trip. And there's a blue kind of button says complete checkout. But I guess but again, it's dark outside, and that's why I'm bringing the light. I hope there's no damage, since the guy, you know, he's supposed to be a good driver if he has 5-star reviews, and he's not a kid, he's 31 years old. So I feel optimistic, but I'll just shine the light on all the panels, make sure nothing is damaged or missing, and then I guess they want me to take a picture of the odometer and fuel gauge. But again, what? Anyway, so I'm just gonna close it like this. Can I still open it? Yeah, I still. So basically, yeah, that's what happens with this. So basically, I'm guessing 1 hour before the end of the trip, you receive this text message with a link that says complete checkout. Inspect and document your car's condition after your guest's trip. By the way, my earnings for this, so Friday 1 p.m. to Sunday 9 p.m. My earnings, which include the delivery fee I charge him, and that fee covers delivery and pickup. So I made $265, 265, which is not too bad. But I had to pay for the taxi, right? And thankfully I found this guy from work who was willing to do it for 20, and I added 5 for him because I thought 20 was a bit low. So I paid, now I'll pay the other 25, right? So I paid him 25 when he picked me up in Chestermere. Now I'll pay him again in 30 minutes when he takes me from my home to Chestermere. So $50. So even though my gross was 265 from the rental company, I lost $50 for delivery. But the charge for delivery was $85. Actually, I'm still not quite sure how did they come up with 265. It was supposed to be 85 a day times 75%, right? That's what I'm getting. I'm getting 63.75 times 3. That's 191 minus 265. That's 73. Son of a gun. So basically it turns out these guys, no. So I thought the delivery fee was all for me. No, it looks like, okay, hold on, 85 times 3, that's 255, plus 85 for delivery and pickup, that's 340, and 265 divided by 340 times 100 is 77.9%. It's supposed to be 75. So that's, I'm guessing there's like probably a GST or something they added there. But anyway, so yeah, 265 to 215. That's what I made after I deduct the taxi. And so the guy's supposed to return the car with full tank of gas. And again, we're gonna check the odometer, make sure that he did not do more than 1,200 kilometers in 3 days. Yeah, and next time I'm definitely putting my ad tag in the Durango. And the only reason I did not do that this time is because, you know, when you get in the car, if you have that ad tag somewhere, it starts making noises, you know, like pay for the first couple of minutes. And so the guy would be suspicious, I guess. But, you know, I think it's a good idea just in case the car gets stolen or something, you know, then I can start the Bluetooth on my phone and I can see the location and I can call the cops. But I also have the Uconnect and I have the Dodge app, and I can call those that service. They can lock the car and lock the car, you know, like over the phone. They can start the engine, they can stop the engine. You know, that would be cool. You know, if somebody steals the car, I call them, I call this service, and they can stop the engine, maybe. You know? Like somebody's driving 90 miles an hour, the engine stops. that would be a surprise for the thieves, you know. Well, I just got a message that my undercover gypsy taxi friend is here, and he says, "Park behind your compass." I can see him. It's hard not to notice a car like this, ladies and gentlemen. That's my ride for tonight. Well, Okay. Of course, we'll have to take pictures during the day. But man, I was nervous. I can tell you that. Well, I checked the car. Looks a bit dirty inside, but I don't see any damage. We'll check better tomorrow. And the odometer is 1046, 1046. So he put on roughly 700 kilometers on it. But the tank is full. He did change my seat, of course. And I already know how to do it, so I quickly changed all the you know, the seat, the incline, the position, and save it in position 1. So next time I'll tell him, please record your own position in position 2. But actually it's amazing, like now the tank is full, the range shows 784 kilometers. Before it was like 430, 435. So which means that this guy drove on a highway at a relatively good speed, so his fuel economy was great. 784 kilometers out of full tank of gas. That's excellent. So, and I see that the rear seats were all folded, so he probably had some chunky stuff to carry, I don't know. And my lock is there, but just in case I brought the second key, didn't have to use it, so the keys was there. I found it in the same spot where I left the where I left it. Okay, let's just double check if I have to update any my profile. Okay, language, display mode, units, no, everything is still the same. Navigation, wake up, time format. Yeah, and the media was on Android CarPlay, so I'm guessing he was using Android phone. So all I did was switch it to Sirius XM, and I see that all my settings are still here. All my channels are here. So yeah, we can start driving. I just need to hold on 1 second. I need to set my destination. So here, even though I don't have a holder for the phone, but it's pretty cool. Like here, you can set it like this. What? Oh, I touched this. You can set it like this and it's not going anywhere. So let me just put home. And it says, yeah, 28 kilometers.
Head east on Sandpiper Boulevard towards Sandpiper Crescent.
Okay. So we can go. And so yeah, I already have the lift. I already have the lift TNDL.
Head west on Sandpiper Boulevard toward Kinneberg Boulevard, then turn right onto Kinneberg Boulevard. Turn right onto Kinneberg Boulevard.
I missed the sound.
Continue on Kinneberg Boulevard for 1.5 kilometers.
Oh, man. But yeah, I'll have to double check the surfaces at daylight. But I already took the pictures because I had the flashlight with me. I think that's enough. I said I didn't see any damage, so. Well, now I'm back home, and I looked closely everywhere, and the only issue I found is this, that the customer left the rear very dirty. Like this was this was a brand new vehicle, right? So there's all kind of scuffing, and I don't know what he was carrying here, some kind of construction materials or something, but it should be pretty easy to clean. But it was something heavy, because I don't know, I see some markings in here. I don't remember this, but this was down, all the seats were down. Yeah, like this. So he was carrying something. But man, this was, if I was renting something, I don't know, I would probably put some blanket in here. Like if you're carrying some garbage, you know, like look at this. That's something spilled in there. So yeah, he probably had like people in here. So then they had some drinks. See, this is scuffed. Wow, something spilled in here. So yeah, tomorrow at daylight I'm gonna take pictures and I'm gonna send it to customer support and see what they say. Like I don't think it's supposed to be returned like this. But the outside is good, except of course the car is dirty now. Like all this, but at least no outside damage. There's basically a cleaning issue, and I'm gonna do it tomorrow. They're saying that they can charge him $150 if I can prove that it was not like this. So I can attach the pictures I took before this, and I took pictures of the trunk, and now I'll try to charge him a cleaning fee of $150, because this is not good. These are clean, but the back. Actually, it didn't look like, yeah, he didn't have any people here because everything is clean. So he's just carrying something. So that's what you get when you rent a vehicle out. So after all the deductions and the $50 I had to pay to get back home and then to my vehicle now, so all I made was $215. But the good news is that at least I got the full tank of gas. So I only had to fill it up once. Oh man, this light is so bright. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll just take some pictures in the morning and send them to customer support and see if this qualifies for cleaning violation. Ciao for now.